Alright, good morning guys. It is day of the race week. I'm freaking late. We're hopping in Supra and we are headed to grab an alignment. And we're gonna meet up with Ty. So gotta rip over, grab an alignment, and upload video for you guys. Continue. And then we gotta make our way up to Vandermeer. Everybody's already up there right now getting teched in. And we're late. We're like 2.5 hours away too. Alright, you got an alignment.
This is the new.
You got some new wheel weights in there.
Yeah, you decide to go stance boy life?
Yeah, we stancy boys now.
Stancy boy life.
Alright boys, we're off.
What's that? We got Junkyard Dave.
That, my friends, is Junkyard Dave in the flesh. He is headed up with us. He is taking his Scat Packed 6.4 swapped Dodge Magnum. So basically a 6.4 freaking Hemi that comes in the Scat Pack Challengers, and he swapped that in an 08 Dodge Magnum, which I think that one was a V6. So he's gonna be taking that. He basically decided last night. He's like, well, what is this? What are you doing? And then he's like, all right, well, I'm gonna do it too. So hopefully there's enough spots for him to where he can actually, you know, get a pass in and join in on the street class. Yeah, just mobbing Supra, ice cold. We gotta turn on the AC button to make sure that it thinks we got an AC in here. We got the whole backside of this thing just loaded up with goodies, and cruising the PTI gauge, just ripping down the highway. Late. We're supposed to be there before 3. It's like 1:30, and we have like a 2-hour drive, so we're on our way. Alright, so we're just mobbing. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Was that semi?
Yeah.
Are you getting a little chilly in here?
Frigid.
I mean, we might need to like roll down the windows and warm ourselves up in here a little bit. This AC, honestly, this AC is freaking working really nice. So I'm really excited about that. So yeah, we're up here off of 470, basically just ripping, and we're getting really close to Vandermeer. I think we're probably like 5 minutes away, something like that. So yeah, I don't know what else to say other than we're late. Hi guys, so got Supra out here. We got it all unloaded. I think we forgot a tent, so everybody brought little tents, which is really nice. My brother took the day off work. Yeah,
Yep, took the day off work.
You're sick today. So yeah, everybody has tents and all kinds of stuff. I feel like we need to get a tent. We were actually going to bring one and then we didn't. So I'm gonna run down and grab tech. We're actually late for that right now, so I'm gonna go tech in and go from there. All right, so we're over here in the tech lanes. Look at this trailer. It'd be pretty funny if it was actually being towed by like a Dodge and it just matched it, but pretty cool little setup. Volvo wagon. I'm excited to see what's under the hood of that thing. Bunch of wagons. Maybe I should bring the frickin' Saab out here next time. All the patina out here. We got a GTR. There's not that many imports, honestly, at all. Seems really clean. Again, I think we're gonna try to do is just meet a lot of, and this has like the perfect patina on it. What? All right, so Junkyard Dave is getting teched right now. This is the true street class, basically, that I'm gonna be in. So these are all the guys, basically between 10 and a 14-second pass that are running on street tires or street radials. And so yeah, basically right after I hand them my little tech card right here, I'm gonna head back up in the lanes and we'll make our first pass.
Uh-oh.
Right out the gate?
Right out the gate?
almost 104.
That was a bad pass.
It's Kyle's first run.
That's pretty cool.
My first run, Phil. Seems like it bogged or...
I spun and then it bogged.
Oh, spun and it grabbed and bogged, yeah. That's like what, first time you launched it since
I'm
a
honestly,
year?
well, I could get a good launch, but I have to slip the clutch, and that's what I'm scared of.
Just, I mean, just slip it and then just cool it down.
Just scared of it.
PTSD. Oh yeah, right. So you got more runs first run of the whole week?
Yep. Did a 14, 118.
Yeah, 118, so the trap's there for, what, 12-0 class, you said?
I don't know. Probably somewhere in there.
Kyle just ran like a 12.8 at 110. He came out real easy, real soft too.
He probably let out.
Yeah, you guys worked real soft.
The nice thing about the pass, you can just, when you get back, you can just turn on the AC. There's not a whole lot of imports out here, but there's 2 GTRs. This one looks pretty fast. And then my buddy's dad, Greg, James's dad, built to race. His dad's Greg. It's a 62 Skylark. Makes a lot of freaking power. He's sweet, so he's how Jamie does in that thing. Came over here to Cletus's little campground. I just had to give that thing a little push start, but this is his trailer. This thing's freaking sick. Talk about like a nice race week trailer. Like this thing matches it perfect, but race week and this thing would be pretty sick.
That's a pretty good pass.
How do you feel to be out here today?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, what's your interpretation so far of the race week?
So far, I really like it. I think it's going to be a really good week, a really fun week. Also, a lot of stress, too.
You think a lot of stress?
Yeah.
Running these are going to be stressful. The Supra is supposed to be non-stressful. So, but it's race car life, so. Joe's getting ready to go up for his second pass. Hopefully better than the first, right? I told him to slip it, but he's got some slip PTSD.
I'm scared to slip it. I think I might, I don't know, I mean.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You can do it.
That's a plus.
I just want to be able to drive it the whole time and not have to worry about a freaking booger. I don't want to weld a booger on it anywhere.
No
I
boogers?
got booger PTSD, bud. I
do. I know you have
I already had
PTSD.
to. I already had to freaking chisel a booger off of this.
But now you ran it now, so it's like probably flat enough again.
Hey,
We hit it with the flapper disc.
So here, let me get something. No, don't move forward. No, you fucked it up.
To what's normally a heads up class.
Quit cussing my movie,
Well, you're
Dave.
gonna cut that shit out.
Hey, just don't cuss, then I don't have to cut it out.
Why did you move forward?
You didn't give me no instructions, good. I didn't know. On what?
Fucking, I was gonna do some shit. It would be funny.
No instruction. No.
You don't need instructions.
These guys, I swear.
You didn't say, hey, hold on.
Racing brings out the best in everybody.
Hey, why don't you stay there for a second? I'm gonna film something.
Well, I
really
mean,
cool.
I was already like, hey man, I'm gonna do something, and then you start moving forward. Like,
Chad just pulls in the pre-stage like, hey, I'm ready to go.
Ronnie, that could be you, bud.
Now Chad's
That could be you. That could be you. With the 4BT, huh?
That would be fun.
Should I shift to fourth?
Except mine would run.
Give it all the shifts, all the power, all the sauce, all the time.
Having some problems.
Too fast.
I don't know, I'm scared of launching it. I'm just scared of launching it, that's all it is. Yeah. So, we ran an 11.65 at 129, so that's pretty good. That's a mile an hour, I think. There's a 2.260 foot. In Florida, the best 60 foot it had on the street tires was actually at 155. That was, I think, when Garrett was driving. I think I might have did a 1.6. That was also when I had more, a little bit more rowdy clutch that we were more okay with slipping, but I don't know if I should dial it back a little bit and run in the, probably not, probably the 11.0 class. We'll just run in the 11.0 class in the street stuff. That should be a lot of fun. So I got to run back and actually give Dave this helmet. So I'm gonna do that. All right, boys, we are almost out of battery, but it ran an 11.6 at 129. The fastest it ever ran at sea level was 11.15 at 135, and that was down in, that was at OSW, Orlando, when we were down drag racing it for, I think it was when Garrett ran it. I think
open house.
It was open house, LZ open house like 2 years ago. I think it's 2018. But yeah, 129, so we should be able to get pretty deep into the 11s at least with a 2.260 foot. As long as we're still faster than that 55. It's gonna be David's first run. He has Brembos on it. So we got Dave's budget Hemi wagon against the $400,000 GT2 RS. This thing's freaking badass. Got a big block 454. Big old wheel blower. You definitely haul a lot of stuff in that. Alright, boys, so it is. You guys can't tell, it's raining a little bit. So, you got the Supra 11.6. Dave, I think, ran at 14 something, and then it started raining. So, I think he's back in line. It'll probably clear up here in a little bit, but basically just kind of packed everything up in the Supra. We don't have a tent. I was gonna bring a tent, and now I realize we probably should have brought a tent. I think maybe what we might do is actually get like a small, like, camping tent to where we could actually like have a little, what do you think, camping tent, and then we could put all the stuff in it, and then it won't blow away. Whereas those things will freaking blow away.
You don't think a camping tent will blow away? Oh, because the weight will be on the bottom.
Yeah, so we could put all the tools and everything in it.
Like a single person.
Like, yeah, just something like that. That way we could put everything there, it's all secured.
How much do you think that is? Nose
Probably get like
trail?
yeah, get like a freaking $30 one or something. Yeah. I mean, we have one. The other thing I wish we would have brought was the GoPed. Because, man, this track, well, this one specifically, because it's so big.
Yeah,
it's good for the calves, though. It's good for the calves.
Yeah.
It's good for the calves.
It would have been really nice to just be like on the GoPed, and if something breaks, we could go get parts with it. On the GoPed. But we got an LZ MFG umbrella.
Track
That's
umbrella.
kind of, it looks like a Snap-on logo from under here.
Did he do that on purpose?
No.
I thought he did.
No. Alright, so the sun is shining. We had a double rainbow over there actually for a little while.
We got a picture.
What are you doing? Okay. But so I think they're hopping back in the lanes and they're gonna do some more runs. I think David is pretty close to.
So he said
being
it wasn't his traction control. He said it was like wheel hopping, so he was throttling it.
Oh, so he could go. This.
That's what he
with
said.
it. He could flap his foot like that.
That's what he said.
Like a.
That's what he said.
Well, you got
Maybe that's what it was. Look at that.
Like that.
He's got the knees are just freaking articulating, just perfect.
You know what?
Got this Dirty Max over here too, and then so the guys from Motion Raceworks, he has a pretty gnarly Nova out here and had some issues with it. So he actually bought this Crown Vic last minute. How much was it?
$1,600.
So what happened with your car?
Found some shavings in the oil, so we just called it. It's an expensive engine. I didn't want to risk it, so take it home. But we're gonna do it in this. We're gonna put a nitrous kit on it. What do you think it'll go?
It'll probably do a 14.8. Maybe.
Not now,
Maybe.
though.
Probably not now with the nitrous. So, but yeah, that's Doug from Motion Raceworks. He's been helping me out for a little while and little parts and stuff here and there. They definitely make a lot of really cool stuff. And there's James from Built to Race. His girlfriend is actually driving that Mazda RX-2. I'm not sure exactly what it's gonna run, but I think it runs like 12s, 12.2, 12.3, something like that. So she's doing it. And freaking wagon life out here today. This Volvo is freaking sick. Look at that. And then we got the freaking boosted boy. Sounds like me. I mean, yeah, it came out all pretty decent. It was like a smooth, like rolling out. But the Supra is still faster. Supra's still fast for now. For now, 11.8. He's
They're gonna get you for that, bud.
He's creeping up on me.
They're gonna get you for that.
Yo, the Supra's still faster.
What's up?
The Supra's still faster. It's 12.66 at 109. I'm curious what this freaking Crown Vic is gonna run. What did it run before?
I went 1280s earlier. Now,
So she's beating you.
I got a lift and try to go 13s, but
Oh, you're doing
I've
13.
been trying to. I can't. I just went 12.8s both times, but we'll see.
Too bad there wasn't a 12.8 class.
I know. I let off twice, scrubbed off 7 mile an hour, still went 12.8.
Oh, that thing dead hooked.
Oh, man. It's dialed in. It's definitely dialed in. We'll be back after a moment.
Put in a Motion Raceworks ad right there.
Oh, yeah.
18. Wow, that's.
79 mile an hour.
Oh, this thing's sick. Max ran at 12.55 at 107. This thing is sick.
That last time on.
Yeah. So if you guys haven't noticed, I'm basically just trying to film other cool stuff out here and kind of give you guys a little bit of a feel. I know there's a lot of content going on around here, but just trying to show some of the other things too. A little bit of our perspective, the things that I think are cool and all that stuff. So this is Alex Taylor's, that's her, the Rmrw. I actually did a video on this thing. I think that was was like 2015. So pretty crazy, really cool car. So freaking clean. But C10 LMC truck. I bought some parts from them. There goes the Buick. Seems pretty clean. Look at the freaking wagon life though. There's so many wagons out here. Twin turbos.
Until I get to 17 pounds.
So you hit 17 pounds.
No, it only hit 13 point something. So the most timing it ever saw was like 21.
So Kyle just ran a 11.8. Was it 11.8?
Yeah.
At 113 letting off. But he's on 7 pounds of boost.
I was. Yeah, bro, we're trying to make it through, dude.
I told him to give it some.
Thank you, man.
I told him to give it some.
Look at the improvement, and then we gave it some, and now we went from 12.8 to 11.8.
Give it some more. Give it
What
some
happens
more.
if it goes to 10.8? Then it's too fast for the class.
Then run, so you could go in the 10.0 class today.
No, we're 11s.
So the other.
See, here's the thing. Trevor just doesn't want us in his class because he wants less competition.
You're in the 11
So there's a guy
In a
that. So
Supra?
there's a
He was
guy.
supposed to be the 12 class.
So there's a guy. So but the Supra is faster. Right, the Supra is faster right now
Faster than what?
than this.
Well,
Good
this
for
one
you.
was just.
Then I should stay in your class.
Well, then you're doing great.
So no, but there was a guy that literally the first pass he did was like 11.01, and he's like, so he did one pass and that's it.
That's all you have to do.
I know.
Yeah.
So are you trying to win this thing, or like I would get in the 10.0 class? Come on.
No, we're trying to take the 11s, man. Baby steps.
Someone here went 11.0.
11.01, like.
Oh yeah, we ain't. I don't care though.
Yeah, but what's he gonna? He has to make it all the way around.
They don't
know
make
what
it
I'm
all the way around in the 10.0
He'll make,
class.
he'll make 5 passes at 5 tracks.
There's probably a car here that's
You
went
never
10.0.
know. I mean, in theory, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Those bracket
In theory.
racers.
You know, we're just here
I
for
just-
the ride.
This is the
just
first
here to
time.
hang out
This
with
is the
our
first
friends.
time Rowdy's been to the track all-wheel drive.
Okay.
This is
I mean,
the first two passes in
I
its
guess
life.
it's all right. I just wanted you to give it
Not
some.
This is our testing too.
No, we're gonna give it some, but just not.
Hopefully it goes better than our testing.
Here's our plan, Trevor. If we make it through all this, we'll come back here on the last. If we make it to Bannerman on the last day, and we get our slip out of the way on the last day, we will send it. We're gonna once on the last day,
Send it,
and then
send
we're back home.
All the way. You'll give it
We
some.
have the trailer. Then we'll give it some.
Then you'll give it
Then
some.
we'll shoot for the 9.
And we
Then
need to
we'll shoot for,
race
like,
too.
the 9.
The yellow Civic.
All right.
Everybody's been saying that's the race.
What is it?
In the comments,
You're
is
supposed to
the,
race.
the
Minivan?
Civic versus this.
That'd be a good race. Your car moves, though, too. They're both moving, man.
I mean, they're basically very similar now.
And you got that new turbo. The
It's not. He's got a bigger turbo though.
turbo you got.
A little bit bigger. Dude, it's sick.
Shoots out.
Alright guys, so we I think we're gonna call it there today for the passes. 11.6. I don't want to push it too far. Trying to figure out where like the good light is on this thing, so it doesn't do much crazy stuff. But so I think I'm gonna go ahead and turn it in right there. You know, stick shift car and the clutch anxiety. You know, hopefully we'll get a little bit better pass at the next track, or maybe we'll run around the same. Either way, I'm not going to win the class. I just kind of, you know, want to enjoy this whole thing, and I think I've said that a couple times. But we're just looking at everybody's like old school, new school, you know, all this stuff. It's cool that, you know, it's not like a typical drag race where people just show up and you know, unload their cars out of the trailer, do 3 or 4 passes or whatever, and then, you know, or do like the bracket racing thing. This is pretty cool. It's like a little bit of endurance, you know, a little bit of like 2 weeks of stressing out, getting it ready to drive 16 or 1,300 miles or whatever. But it's just cool seeing everybody get out all their stuff and you know, bring it out to the track and do some cool stuff, make some noise. So, I mean, that's a pretty cool view right there. So we got a parking lot with a few race cars. I think that's Kyle from the old, no, that's not the old Kyle. We got some of these. Let's see if you can wave. We got a wave from Kyle. So got Supra out there. We got all the freaking race cars. Filled up the parking lot. So that is gonna be it for this video, guys. Ty, what do you think?
Tired.
I'm actually not really that tired. I just edited a video and we're just freaking closing it out. But if you guys are stoked about the Supra on Drag Week, be sure to leave a like on this video, a comment. Let me know who do you think would win out of the Civic and the Rmrw to see. And be sure to head over to Kyle's channel maybe and tell him that, that Motion Auto told him he needs to give it some. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Consider subscribing if you haven't, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.